So I switched over to blog, what did I say? Word. It's not word blog. It is WordPress. Coffee. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julie and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. Today we are February 10th and it is just about 10 a.m. this morning. The girls are at pre-K. I actually just went to a chiropractor appointment and I am now home and ready to chat about everything with you all. So I hope you have your cup of coffee, your knitting or tea or water, whatever you're drinking, and are ready to dive in with me. This morning I have finally perfected my chai tea latte at home. I was obsessed with chai tea lattes at Starbucks, but they have so many calories. So I got this syrup online that it's 0 calories and carbs and everything. And then I put that with one of my tea bags and then I use my unsweetened soy milk. You guys, it is, dare I say, even better than the Starbucks one. So cheers to you, and let's dive in. Since the last podcast, I haven't finished anything. I've just cast on a bunch of new things. And let me go first into what I have cast on since we last chatted. My Patreon group, I had teased that we were doing a dyer of the month, and the month of February was Laura of Campfiber Yarns. And the last podcast, I was not able, sorry for the needles, I was not able to show you the sock set that she had created for the month of February, but now I can. So here it is. I just think it is so gorgeous. It's like this black with white and hot pinks and all these colors of speckles that are stunning. I want to say she's calling this 80s funk. I don't think I have the tag with me. Let me double check. And I do. All right, so she's calling this 80s funk, and then she has scrunchie and jumpsuit as the minis. They are on her Vibrant 80/20, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon on her fingering weight. You cannot get this in her shop. This was patron members only. And if you don't want to miss out, definitely join in for next month. Next month is going to be Christina of the Cozy Knitter. She is dyeing up an exclusive custom sock set for our Patreon group for the month of March, which I am so excited. I started knitting on this and I just think it is knitting up so fun. You really see all of those speckles. Now it doesn't have needles because I took out the needles. I was doing tutorials for 2 at a time. And I was like, well, I can't find my other needles, so I'm just gonna rip this one. And that'll be it. Yeah, so I really like how it is, how it knits up. This little fun progress keeper is from Hand Stitched Life. There we go. Little cup, little heart in the inside. Really love that. And I really enjoy how it knit up. I haven't finished it yet. Other things were calling my attention, so I needed to focus on those, but I'm going to be doing the heel. I just took out the mini. I will be doing the heel very soon. So I'm ready for the heel and I need to put this back in its project bag and get this sock done. My goal is to at least have 1 sock for each of the patron members, like the month, so that they can see how it knits up, and also have it for the dyers so that they can see as well how their amazing socks are knitting up. I just think it's so much fun to be able to share that off. And I have this in a bag that I had purchased from Stephanie of the Creative Knitter. I had the coffee progress keeper, and then I have the coffee bag, which I just thought was perfect, a perfect match. I've always said I love Stephanie's bags. She is the Creative Knitter. And I just love how she has her bags. I love the quality of them, the inside. Just really, really well made. Adore her bags. So that is whip number 1 that I have on my needles. There's no real deadline for that. I just want to be able to finish 1 sock by the end of the month, and that's it. The second work in progress that you have not seen, these are all new cast-ons, you guys. Who am I? I have cast on a project that I've been meaning to cast on for a while, and I came out last year with my Marled family hat, which I absolutely adore, and you guys really did as well, which just warmed my heart. I'm so happy that you all loved that pattern. And I am coming out with the Marled family mittens. So marling is when you hold 2 strands of yarn together, creating this amazing fabric. I actually just released a brand new video on YouTube on how to marl yarn, how to knit double-stranded, kind of going over how to cast on, hold your yarn, everything. So I will link that down below for you if you want to go and check that out. And the Marled family hat, I have it right here, comes in sizes from toddler all the way to adult, either large or extra large. And I really love this hat. It was knit, the original was knit out of Knit Picks Stroll, tweed in North Sea Heather, and Dalmatian. It's a lot of fun. So it's 2 fingering weights held together throughout the whole hat, creating this amazing Marled hat. I love it. And I've wanted to come out with the Marled family mittens to go along with it. I had the girls help me out, and they picked out their own mittens. Sorry about that, didn't have any more room on my camera. Yeah, so the girls, I got them to pick out their own color combinations. For both of these mittens, I'm holding Knit Picks Stroll White, held double. Chloe decided to pick up Palm Springs Knit Picks Felici, which is so beautiful. And Claire decided to pick up, this one is Psychedelic Sunset. I love how their personalities are so different. Chloe wants more of like the pinks, and Claire loves color. And I decided to hold the white with the both of them. All of these are a 75-25, and they come in 50-gram yards, 50-gram skeins, and they are 218 yards per little ball. I finished Chloe's first mitten, and I just have the thumb left to do, and I really love how this knit up with the Felici held with the white. Now for the original, it wasn't self-striping, it was just 2 tonal yarns. You can play around, use scraps, use self-striping, speckle, tonal. The possibilities are endless with this fun little pattern. Chloe's is done, the first one, and as soon as I finished Chloe's first one, I cast on Claire's. Now I really love how this one knits up. It's the rainbow, but it kind of tones it down with the white. Like, I love it. Their first ones are both done, and I am working on Chloe's second one. I'm using Knit Picks Prism interchangeable needles on a US 6 for both of these little mittens. It's a little bit of a mess, but and the girls are so beyond excited for their mittens. They cannot wait. So mommy is trying to finish these as fast as I possibly can. Oh, here we go. and I'm using magic loop. I will actually have a YouTube tutorial coming out this week on how to knit magic loop, how to cast on, how to knit in the round, how to join the round. So if you have been wanting to learn magic loop, I have a video tutorial coming out to you all very, very, very soon, if not already. If I've already published it, I'll try to link it below. And if not, just make sure you're subscribed and you will get notified. I love it. I just started on the thumb for the second one, and I'm planning on finishing the pair of mittens by tomorrow. That's my goal, is to have both of these done. My wrists have been hurting a little bit, so I've not been able to do them as fast as I would have liked. But yeah, that's another thing. I find my wrist, I was really trying to knit a lot the other day and it got to me. I have this in my bag that was so generously gifted to me. She's one of my Patreon members, Stitch Below. I love this bag. It is beautiful, autumnal, just everything. So I have this in here. The girls, by far the most knit-worthy people that I know. I finished the first one for Chloe, and when she saw it, she squealed. Like, and she was, Mommy done my mitten? And I said, yes, it's yours. She kisses it and then says, I love you, mitten, and then starts hugging it. I'm like, why am I knitting for anybody else in the world rather than these two beautiful little girls? And Claire got upset at that point because I was still working on her first one, and she also wanted to wear it on the needles. And I thought, okay, girls, they didn't want to give it back, so I know that these will be cherished and loved. So I do not mind at all knitting them anything they want. They pick the colors and then they love wearing them. You can't ask for better. I mean, they love their knits so much. I knit them the family, what did I call those? Scrappy family mittens? The other pair of mittens, they wear them every single day to pre-K. Every day. Every day. Like, they love those mittens. And I told my husband Eric, I said, I need to make them a second pair of mittens, because if there's one day that they can't wear that, they're not going to be okay with that. Like, they're not going to be okay with going to commercial mittens. They have to have the ones that mommy made. And it just warms my heart. I'm like, I can't take it. It's just too stinking cute. So this one is going to be done by tomorrow, hopefully. And I'm also planning on casting on the Amelia hat, for both girls. So let me grab the yarn that I have picked out. I have this in a bag that Hobie gifted me. It's this really, really fun big bag, and I love this for my thicker and bigger projects. For Chloe, she loves pink, and I'm going to be trying to kind of match it with the new mittens that I'm giving them. And I picked out this Knit Picks super bulky Fable Fur in Paloma. It's being blown out a little bit, but it's this beautiful baby pink. And this is 100% polyester, 71 yards per 100 grams. This is going to be the inside of the hat. And I've not decided on which pink I want to pair for the outside. This one is Blossom Heather, and this one is Frosting. So this is the Blossom, and this is Frosting. I love both of them. And I'm just wanting to try and pick one that would go well with a pair of mittens. So let me grab the pair of mittens. And I'm curious to see what you guys also would think. This is the pair of mittens. And this is going to be the inside of the hat. And I'm trying to pick which one I would do for the outside. I'm thinking the darker one. No, but I also like the light one. Can you guys help me vote below? Which one should we go for, the light pink or the darker pink for the pair of mittens? Yeah. And Chloe, Claire, I'm not sure because she chose a rainbow, so I'm actually going to get her to pick out what dominant color she would like for her hat. Odds are she's going to pick blue. I think she's going to pick blue. So she will pick out which one she wants for her hat. And that is going to be cast on by the next podcast. I also forgot to mention for my Marled family mittens, I'm going to be putting out the test knit call in my Patreon group today or tomorrow on selected tiers. So you need to be, it is the second tier and up. You get access to all of my test knits. So definitely go and join if you don't want to miss out. And it is a lot of fun. The other project that I've been working on, and is the last one that I can share with you all, is a project that I wasn't really planning on casting on, but I definitely wanted to do a fun YouTube tutorial on how to knit socks 2 at a time. Well, to do that, you have to cast on a brand new pair of socks. And I am knitting up Knit Picks Stroll Hand Painted in Koi Pond, which is such a beautiful color. I'm noticing now that except for the socks of Campfiber, everything I'm knitting is Knit Picks. I didn't realize that until right now. Yeah, because the girl's pair of mittens is in Knit Picks. I want to cast on the hat in Knit Picks. The other project that I can't share is in Knit Picks, and now the socks. I love Knit Picks, what can I say? I have cast on these 2 at a time. And I'm using a 40-inch 2.5 millimeter needle in Chiago red lace. And I just did 14 rows of 2x2. I will be having a YouTube tutorial on how to knit socks 2 at a time. What I did was I showed you how to, you're gonna be casting on 2 different cuffs, how to join them in, how to work in the round with 2, how to make sure that you're not tangling your skeins. All of those details will be in that YouTube video. I have been a busy bee behind the scenes recording all the tutorials for you all. It's something I really love, and I'm trying to getting readjusted, getting more into sharing so much knowledge with you all is fun. I love getting you guys into knitting, especially sock knitting. So if there's any more tutorials that you would love, let me know down below. I am working on maybe something with a sweater. Maybe. Oh my God. I swear, better than Starbucks. So yeah, I divided my cakes into 2. Show them right here. I think personally, Knit Picks Stroll and Stroll Hand Painted are the 2 softest lines of fingering weight yarn that Knit Picks offers. And sturdy. Definitely. And let me share with you the tag. Nope, not that tag. Here we go. So it's 462 yards per 100 grams and is also on their 75-25 base. I absolutely love this. This will be a pair of socks for Eric. Yes, that is in a bag by the amazing ladies of 3 by the Sea. Now what I did with this is I just folded it over and I use it as a tote. And this way it's kind of a bin and a basket where I will knit directly from this, and I won't be like putting it into anywhere, and I know that my cakes won't get messed up. You can do this with multiple bags. Here is their beautiful bag, undone, and it is a beautiful kind of like beachy sea castle, like sand castle chair. I think it's adorable. Also, I mean, they have the special sweet little touches. They even have the pull handle to beach chairs. I mean, how stinking cute. I will link their shop down below. But yeah, so I just take my bag, I bring it down, smooth out the edges. This way, no yarn will get caught in the zipper, and it's just a really nice way to have your yarn. I love it. So this will be put on the side. There's no deadline. It's just knitting a pair of socks for my hubby. That is everything that I have been working on. I do have in the back right here is my big, beautiful We Are Knitters cardigan. I think I'm gonna be trying to pick it up today and finish it. This will be a free pattern over on my website, which, by the way, I have revamped my website. I am now with WordPress, and I'm so beyond excited. I used to be with Shopify, but since I don't really sell any items, it didn't make sense to me. And I really love it. So I'm slowly getting to the point where I will be putting up the old blog post from my Shopify account. So I did put up the free colorwork pattern, as well as the free Tweety Mountains hat. Those are both there. I will link the blog post down below as well. I created new pins on Pinterest. I've been like crazy behind the scenes, and I think that's why I've not done a ton of knitting, is because my admin work has been through the roof. I've been really trying to kind of establish this year as I want to be professional everywhere on my platforms, and I want to have a presence really well on Instagram, and then my YouTube and my Pinterest, and now my website. So I feel like I'm covering my bases. Last year I really focused on Instagram, and I kind of didn't really focus on the website too much, or Pinterest. And I want to make sure that you guys can find me anywhere and really get the value of the content that I'm putting out. So, long story to say, I got a new website. I'm super excited. I absolutely love it. I even created a page where you like contact me, and like there's different things if you want to work together, and I'm loving it, and I love feeling this is me. The old website, that Shopify, you can't really jazz it up too much, and this one I feel like it's more my personality. I love it. All right, let's go to the cardigan. Okay. The sweater, if you've been watching for a while, you would know a little bit about it. I am knitting up a beautiful bulky cardigan out of We Are Knitters The Wool, which is a super bulky yarn, 100% wool, very soft. It is a big single ply, but once you knit it up, it actually can hold and is durable and beautiful. I'm knitting the sweater on a US 15 and 17, so it's flying off the needles as it should be, but I did put a halt to it because I want to write up the pattern before I knit the second sleeve, and then I was looking for the most perfect little buttons, or big buttons I should say. I couldn't find anything that I wanted, I couldn't figure it out, and then I swear it was fate. Rose Lafleur is someone who so sweetly sent me a message, and we started chatting, and she sent me over the most amazing buttons. And you guys need to check out her shop. You are going to flip for these buttons. We started chatting, and then she showed me this button. It's knitted stitches. And it's made with recycled wood, which is just even better. So I will be using this on the cardigan. Like, look, it's just gonna be perfect. And I feel now that I got these buttons, I feel so inspired to finish the cardigan because I wanted to take photos of it with the beautiful buttons enclosed, but I didn't have the vision. And then she just popped out and was incredible. Okay. Oh, just beautiful. So I have 3 of these very big, beautiful buttons that will be going on the cardigan. Here is the cardigan. I finished one sleeve fully. Get up so you can see it. And then I'm thinking like 3 big buttons like that. The one sleeve is done. It is a gradient of garter stitch, which is really, really fun. And we'll close up of that, I think, beautifully. I love it. And I just need to knit the second sleeve, finish it off, add the buttons, and she will be done. Now that I have this out and I just received the buttons, I feel like today, this needs to be off my, well, I would say off the needles, but there's no actually needles attached, but yes, it needs to be done. Oh, I'm so excited. And then if that was not enough, she sent over some extra beautiful buttons. We have this one, and we have that one. And I'm going to be putting one of these buttons into my giveaway bin prize because I think that you guys, I want to share the love, and I think that you guys should have one of these. She sent over some absolutely stinking cute, adorable magnets for the fridge for the girls. I will put a photo here if I can. She was so sweet. So sweet. And then, like this, she overdid herself. Sent over knitted stitches earrings. What? Like, go to her shop. I will link it below. Aren't these so perfect? I love them. Try to put them on right now for you all. Oh my God. Oh, we're going for the second one. Oh my God. Holy guacamole. That is, this one, I don't know why I always have a hard time putting earrings. Oh, it went, oh. Like, you guys need this. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, my friend. I already messaged her and told her thank you, but like I said, I will be linking her shop down below. These buttons are amazing, and these are the sizes, I think it's 1.5 inches. Really beautiful. So this will be linked as well in the blog post when I publish the free pattern on my website, and you will be able to go, if you would like, and go purchase some beautiful buttons from a small business, a Canadian. She is Canadian, so I really love that. I can't get enough of these earrings. I love them. Okay. That is all the knitting of what I've been working on. Now into some happy mail. I have received a few things in the mail that I would absolutely love to share with you all. The first up was an amazing package from Whitney of Moonglow. We are going to be collaborating on something super fun in the next month or two. So that thing I can't share, but she sent extras. She is the sweetest, okay? If you do not know Whitney from Moonglow, go and follow her. She has the most beautiful tonal yarns. It's just stunning. Let me grab the bin. Oh! All right, so I have kind of everything in my cedar box from Knit Picks. I'm trying to do this more often, is have a box or a bin as through the week. Before the podcast, just kind of put everything in here of what I've received and that I don't forget anything for you all. So the first up, so adorable, is her cupcake. Actually, let me just, okay, so the first package that I received, the yarn that I received from Whitney, there's gonna be a little bit of a crinkle, is her cupcake hat kit. I will put a photo here. I will link this kit because it is so adorable. She so sweetly sent this to me for me to knit with the girls. It's all DK weight. And it is adorable. Oh my God. So it is on her Merino DK, which is a superwash merino, 100 grams, 231 yards. This one is called Paradise Pink. This one is Spun Sugar. And this one is Brown Sugar. So these are the main colors of the hat that you knit it up in. Then she has some minis, also so cute, all colorful minis to go along with it because you make sprinkles to go after the hat on the cupcake. So we have this blue, this purple, this orange. This one reminds me of like creamsicle. Orange creamsicle. This little baby pink. This bright yellow. And this like foamy green. Very different from the blue. So that one's much more green and then blue. So you add these after for the sprinkles on the hat. Absolutely adorable. You can either get the kit, I want to say, in the 50 gram full skeins, which will give you one hat, or if you order the 100 grams, you will be able to get 2 hats, which is what Whitney sent to me so that I can make some hats for the girls. I think it's so sweet, and she knit one for one of her girls, and I mean, once the girls see that hat, I think I'm gonna have to do it in secret. Once they see that hat, they're gonna be all over me. Like Chloe for that mitten, no joke, the entire day as I was knitting it, fini, mitten fini. Like, are you done? Are you done? Like she just wanted to wear it. She was like, Mommy, please knit faster, and finish my mitten. If that wasn't enough, I also grabbed from her shop. I have been mentioning that I do want to do the bubble cardigan by Stephen West picture, but I got some yarns from Whitney and there was something pushing me for a little bit more of a muted. I had originally picked out this beautiful green to go with it, and this one is called Olivine Daydream, which is stunning and beautiful, but I just didn't see myself putting it in there. And so I have these 3 neutrals, which this dark gray is going to be the border, all of the ribbing that you see. So this one is called Black Diamond. I have Driftwood, which is this one. And then we have Cottonwood Breeze. So typically for this pattern, this is going to be the main color, and you need 5 contrast colors. So these 2 plus 3 more. And I finally decided. I mean, come on. Isn't it stunning? Oh, I can't. This one is Wild Orchid. This one is Cashmere Rose. And this one is Haunted Rose. I love this one. So, all of these are on her fingering weight base. It's a fingering weight sweater, and on her 75/25. This is gonna be the main color, and then these are all gonna be the rest. I think that this is going to be an epic sweater. I do not know when I'm going to be able to cast it on, because I do have other commitments. And me and Whitney are collaborating on another few things. So it's just going to be put on the side for now. But I did get these two brand new colors to go along with that set. So which was Haunted Rose and Cashmere. Haunted Rose and Cashmere Rose. Haunted Rose might be one of my favorites. I love it. Okay. I'm trying to shut my computer screen. What is the matter with you? Whatever, you're gonna be there. The next package was so sweetly, generously sent to me by Winnie Jo Fiber. I saw these sock sets, gushed about them, and she so sweetly sent them my way. This one is called her Winter Birch sock set, which I think she's been like selling out of this colorway on Instagram. She's been doing pre-orders and everyone has just been going nuts over it, which I completely understand because I was one of them. I will link all of the shops that I talk about down below. So this is a 75-25, 462 yards per 100 grams. The second sock set that she just sent was her gingerbread. So beautiful. I love the sprinkles, the purple, really stunning. Oh, look at that beautiful purple speck. Yeah. I love them. I cannot wait to get these cast on. I have not mentioned on the podcast, but I ordered myself a sock machine. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and I actually ordered in September. It is finally getting produced right now. I ordered a sock machine, circular sock knitting machine from Dean and Bean, which they do 3D printing, which was a fraction of the cost compared to one of the metal ones. And I am just so beyond excited. I hope within the next month I will get it. And these are gonna be on my sock machine. So I'm just going to be doing long tubes and then cutting in for the heels, toes, and cuffs using the minis. I will be doing a YouTube tutorial on how to use up a sock tube, like how to cut in for your heel, how to pick up for the toe and the cuff. I will do a YouTube tutorial for that once I get them and start cranking them out. So look for that in the next few months. But these, I can totally see myself doing on my sock machine because they're stunning. I'm really excited. I decided to get a yellow one, and I got the all-in package without the ribbing. I know that you will probably ask which one I got. I got the 64 stitch needle and as well as the 72. I decided to go a little bit higher because a lot of Eric's socks, if I can make his socks super fast because he loves the longest leg and all of that, well, then I just need to crank it out and then heels, toes, and cuffs. Like, Eric, get ready for, you're gonna get so many socks. The other package that arrived was half of a collab and then half of a purchase. Annie Parrain from Marled came out with a Incantico collection, and I've been obsessed with that soundtrack, and I had to buy it. So I purchased Surface Pressure, which is one of my favorite songs from the Disney movie. This one is on her Hampton fingering weight, which is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon, 420 yards. And if you watched one of my newest reels, we decided to collaborate on a reel. She threw a skein and I caught it, and it is called We Don't Talk About Bruno, which is one of the songs And this one is also going to be a pair of socks for Eric. I am debating if I want to wait for my sock machine because I want to make beautiful long legs with this one. I just think that it'd be beautiful. I love the color depth. Like you're seeing that, but like little tiny speckles of like reds and yellows, and it is beautiful, beautiful. So this one's just gonna go in my stash, and this one is going to be a pair of socks soon-ish. But I love it. It's so soft. Her base of cashmere is really soft. I'm curious how durable it is. But it's soft. Beautiful. All right. I think that's everything that I've received in the mail, everything that I've been working on. So if you're just here for the knitting content, thank you so much for watching my podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to not miss out on any fun content. And for the rest of you, we are in the midst of winter, okay? For the month of January, we received over, I think in our area, I'm from New Brunswick, Canada, and in my area, I think we received about 160 centimeters of snow for the entire month. Like, we don't know where to put snow anymore. Like, we have not seen, and none of it was melting. So as soon as we got a storm, more, and then it was just accumulating every few days. I've never seen anything like it. And it was 3 to 4 storms, was about like 10 to 15 inches of snow every time. My backyard, I done some Instagram stories. We have a 6-foot fence, and I maybe have like that much room left until the snow like is flush with it. That's how much snow we got. It was ridiculous. I am absolutely enjoying the Patreon group for the Indie Diary of the Month. I'm so excited to have that go on and see all of the incredible makers, what they knit up, or they make, and it's just a lot of fun, and I would absolutely love if you want to join us over there. We also have 2 knit-alongs going there. The work through your whips as well as stash down, which is something that I'm really trying to do this year. I want to be conscious of the things that I bring in as well as not buying too much yarn, and I am trying to really de-stash a ton and give away to better homes because there are yarns that I adore and I love, but I know that I will not be knitting. I just don't have the time. So I absolutely love them, but I'm trying to be very conscious and good. But the girls are doing good at pre-K, and everything else is doing good. We are just puttering along, hoping for the nice weather and for some of this snow to melt. But I hope that you guys are well and wherever you are in the world, and I cheers my cup of chai latte to you, and I hope that you all have an incredible day. Happy knitting.